Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I felt inspired to film a little spring going a bit into summer TBR. I'm not going to get to all of these in the spring. We only have April and May. I mean we have a bit of March left as well, but I'm going to try to get to them as many as possible in the upcoming months and have them in mind like June, July, etc. It is a mix of sequels that has come, anticipated releases, and the challenges I talked about in the beginning of the year, which is mostly 24 and 24, and sequels I need to finish, and of course some manga, etc. And then just other books I want to read. So yeah, I just thought it would be fun so you have an idea of what I'm going to read for the upcoming months, and TBR videos are fun, and spring is here, and I feel lighter already because I felt the winter was dark and full of terrors. I obviously have many more books that I'm gonna read outside of these books. This is just like a general feel and focus of some of the ones that I want to keep in mind, but obviously gonna read lots of stuff outside this as well. So the first up that we have here is Auxiliary Justice by Unlucky. This is the first book in the Imperial Reach. I say Reach, I think it's, do you say Reach? It's a series. It's a sci-fi series. I actually started the audiobook today as I'm filming this because of reasons. There might be a reason for this, but I guess I will let you have it as a surprise. Or you could guess it from this video. And I actually already read this and I remember not understanding all of it. I remember I felt like I was a bit lost and I enjoyed it, but I felt like I should have, I don't know, kept up more. So I'm actually audiobooking it because I feel like maybe that will help, because there's something about the writing style that maybe made me zone out a bit when I was reading it. I did enjoy it. I didn't hate it or anything like that, but I felt like I didn't give the book justice for what it was. And so far I listened to all of 22 minutes and I'm enjoying myself a lot. So I feel like maybe audiobook route is the good way to go for the series. And when I say, by the way, this, I don't mean I'm just going to read this. I mean I'm going to read the rest of the series as well in the spring. I think I forgot to say. I feel like I can't explain it completely yet, but from what I remember, we have this person who was a kind of soldier in army thingy, and it's not a human, but now have been stuck in this human body for the last 19 years, and now we go back in time to tell the story of how this happened, or and also go towards the present day, if I have understood it correctly. But obviously it takes a bit of a while for this to get explained, but also I looked a bit at the synopsis. But it basically starts off with them years later and then going back to tell their story. So yeah, very interesting so far. And well, you will see it in the upcoming months. I feel like I will already finish this now in March, since I'm already listening to the audio, and then you can see of how the progress goes. Then we have War Eternal by Rob J. Hayes. This is on my 24 and 24. Yes, I had to really think. And I read the first one last year and absolutely loved it, and that's why I put it on my 24 and 24. We are now in March and I still haven't read a single one. I was very close to in February and then I didn't get to it, so I'm gonna just put it on my TBR, this TBR once again. I really do want to get to them now in the beginning of this year. I haven't put all of my 24 and 24 and sequels I need to finish in this video because I'm spreading it out throughout the year, so I will finish some in the latter of the year, but these are the ones I want to finish in the first part. Absolutely love the series. Follows in the first book this girl that is escaping, or is trying to escape from this prison that is impossible to escape from, this pit, and then we learn a lot about the world and her past and her future in it, and it was absolutely incredible. So very excited to read the whole series. Then we have Sword of Cayenne, which I put on my 24 and 24, I believe, and I still have not read it. It's a standalone, and I am so close to picking it up. I have it on my TBR card, so I will be reminded all the time. I, in theory, put it halfway on my TBR for March, but I was inclined to also switch it after I didn't feel like it. Now I might get it in March, but if not, I'm hoping April. I'm hoping to read it soon, and I'm very excited. So the series I needed to finish this year, I got picked out to Brooking Kingdoms by Mark Lawrence, and I also said I was going to read The Red Queen's War. Then I only had the 2 first books, and now I have the whole trilogy, and I'm like, why did you get the 3rd book as well? Am I even going to keep this? Who knows? But here we are. So I want to actually read this soon, so I don't need to suffer and think that I need to read them anymore. But I didn't love Brooking Kingdoms, but I'm hoping that this picks up. I don't know. Brooking Kingdoms It's like the Prince of Thorns books. Follows a kind of terrible main character, but this is another main character but set in the same world. So, yeah. I hope to at least finish these soonish. Then we have Witch King by Martha Wells. This is a standalone. I'm not speaking the truth here. And it is always about the author of Murderbot, which I'm also reading with my patrons, but I didn't put in here because, well, that is going really well. So yeah, I'm reading this hopefully very soon. I had it already. I'm reading this hopefully very soon for maybe a thing or maybe not. Excited, like obviously I've been excited since I got it. I just haven't been able to put it on a TBR yet, and now I finally have. So it's happening. I don't know anything about the plot. Don't expect me to. Then I have Selet and Burn by Camilla Cole. This was on my most anticipated releases list, and I have gotten it. I'm thinking June since it's queer, but if I can get to it before that is great. But I was kind of saving it for June a bit because obviously I only want to read queer books in June, but will I be able to? Who knows? But yeah, excited. It's like magic, power of the gods, need to break a bond with a god, but she needs to kill her sister, so we should see what she chooses. Let's go. Then I had on my most anticipated releases list, I hope this doesn't find you, by Anna Yang. But I also do want to get to This Time It's Read by Anna Yang. Obviously, this is the one before by the author, and I read the first one, so I want to just get both of these. But look at the vibes though. The spring vibes is immaculate. So I really want to get to them like before June, at least these two. Obviously some others will run, but I'm just like getting like the best spring vibes of these. So I really want to get to them like soon because I don't know. It's just something about them. At least the pink one. Come on. Then we have A Tempest of Tea by Hafsa Faisal. This one was also my most anticipated releases. It's like a heist story with vampires. And I really want to get to it, obviously. I got it because obviously I had pre-ordered it, and now I want to read it now. Will I get to it? I don't know. I'm thinking May, because it can be really fun. Obviously I don't need reasons to read books like that, but I like to obviously also have good options for readathons like that. Then I have Shigdi and a Brass Head of Oblation. I don't even know how to say that, and I don't know anything about this, but I am going to read it, and I'm putting it here so you know. It looks interesting, and that's all I know about it, so that's all I'm gonna say, but excited, I think, maybe. It looks interesting. Then obviously I will continue One Piece. We are in March, as I said, and I should be, by the end of March, I should be here. So I should have finished like volume 39. I don't know if I will be because I've been very behind, but like these are like the next two I need to read for March. And then if you calculate, I read about like 2 every month of omnibuses for One Piece if I follow my schedule. So by the end of like say June, that was too much math. I think I need to be on like omnibus 21 or something. Something around that at least. I don't remember how many omnibuses there are right now. But I feel like at least I will make a lot of progress, and I'm happy with that. This is the next ones I should read. And I also have obviously a couple, I just didn't bother taking them all out. Now you know I kind of ish an idea of where I am at. The videos that I have filmed are obviously very behind for where you're seeing me hold here, but I have filmed them. They're just coming over time. I just realized when I held the War Eternal books, I held number 1 instead of number 2, which was supposed to be with them. Because I took them out of my shelf, but number 2 was in my cart. And I was very confused. But it's fine. I should also get to Emperor Fan. This was in my 24. I read the second one and now only need to do the third one to finish it. So definitely want to read it soon, so like it's closer to the second one. And then also I actually finished one of the things on the list. So that would be great. The Poisons We Drink by Bethany Baptiste. This was also on my most anticipated releases list, and I got it. I don't remember if this one was queer. I just feel like there was a lot of queer books on my most anticipated. I don't remember which one it was right now. But yeah, the font here is ginormous. And it looks so thick. But the font is so big, I feel like it will be a fast read, even though it's like 550 pages. But yeah, it was on my most anticipated. Excited to read it. We'll hopefully get to it soon. I really like the cover as well. I want to put on House of Hollow by Krista Sutherland because I read the Invocations. Absolutely love that. And people really love House of Hollow. Like that was the book that made it out big. So now I really want to read it soon. I had it on my TBR already. It's like, you know, short as well. Obviously, it may be better for October, etc. But I want to read it now. So that's what I decided. Then we have A Fate in Thin Blood by Danielle L. Jansen. So this one is the newest one by the author of Brooking Kingdoms. And I really want to read it soon. I have this plan that I might get to this now in March. Actually, I want to get to a lot of these in March because I have this thing I'm gonna do. But if not, then obviously like I'm hoping like April, because like it was most anticipated releases. I got Stunning Farewell Edition. I'm so excited. I really hope I love it. It's like Vikings, and like there's this woman who's wife to a dude that is not that great, and then she meets this other dude. And I'm excited. And like northern mythology stuff as well. Then, obviously, top of my list is Where the Sleeping Girls Lie by Farida Bika Imide. This one was out now in March. I think the release was 19th of March. So I haven't got my copy yet, but I really want to read it as soon as I get it. So obviously, it needs to be on this list. Most anticipated release. Looks incredible. So excited. I think it's like Dark Academia, Girl in a Boarding School, Murder Starts Happening, and also Queer. So what else do I need? Then I have the Saint of Brido, which I don't know anything about, basically. But I am going to read it. I'm excited for it. I hadn't heard about it before this thing, but that's what's so exciting. So I'm going to read it and be excited. Then obviously The Familiar by Libra Duo is coming now, I think in 3 weeks. Obviously on my most anticipated releases. Obviously need to read it as soon as I get it. Will I is the question, but I really do want to. So I will try my best to get it as soon as possible. It looks incredible. I feel like it's very different from her other books, but I'm ready for it. And yay. Then I have The Water Outlaws by S.L. Huang. This one I actually had on pre-order, and then I never read it. I think it came out August last year or September maybe. And I think I even like have like an arc that I got from NetGalley, and it's one of the few like I didn't read. I don't remember why I didn't read it. I think I got it like super late. I got it like 2 months after publication, and then I was annoyed because I got it so late, so I didn't read it at the time. But I am hoping to read it soon, and I'm very excited, so I'm glad I got to put it here and finally have an excuse to read it, you know? Then on my 24, I obviously put on The Grey Coats, and I read 1 and 2 from before, and then I need to read 3 and 4. And I haven't gotten them yet, so I need another reminder that I really need to read them. I haven't had the opportunity to put them there, so here they are, but yes, let's read them soon, hopefully. Yes. Then I have the Breakup Lists by Abid Koram, author of That's So Great It's Not Okay, one of my favorite books of all time. It's coming the 2nd of April, so I want to read it as soon as I get it. Obviously, I have it on pre-order, and I'm so excited to have it in my hands. I think it was a boy who wears a list of why people break up to keep out in relationship or something. Keep out of relationships. I don't remember exactly. Then we have the Terraformers. Again, don't know much about this. Looks like a sci-fi, or is it just me? And I'm gonna read this for reasons, and I'll let you know soon what I think, hopefully. Then I'm starting Full Metal Alchemist, which is obviously a really known manga series. I finished Helsing, and the next one I want to read in between the One Pieces was Full Metal. So obviously I have a couple of volumes now, and I'm excited to start it, which I should do now at the end of March. Actually, I should have already read a couple, but I'm behind. It's fine. So yeah, I will make like vlogs reading these, and I hope you're excited to see them, and I hope you're excited for me to read the series, because I'm very excited, so you should be excited with me. Then I had Those Beyond the Wall by Micaiah Johnson. This is the sequel to The Space Between Worlds, which is one of my favorite books. The UK edition is like not coming. I don't get it. Like it's coming in November and only in paperback, while the first one has a hardback. I don't understand. But the US edition is already out and came out like the 12th of March. So I'm actually like just borrowing it at the library, and then considering maybe buying the US editions because I don't have matching one to my UK one. It doesn't make any sense. But I'm very excited for it. So I'm just waiting to get my hold off. It says, what was the last time I checked? 13 weeks. So I don't know. I said in June somewhere, then I will read it then when it gets off my hold. And then I have the Jadair that I got in a emblem crate. Becca told me stuff about it that made me more interested in it than I initially was. So now I want to read it kind of soon. I'm thinking maybe the end of this month, which seemed very soon. But yeah, I had kind of forgotten I had it, and then she said stuff, and I was like, okay, I guess I will read it now, and I will like it. Maybe if it has like Amber and Ashes vibe, I'm in. Then I just got Dark Star Burning, Ash Falls White by Amelia Wan Chow. This one is obviously the sequel to the other one by the author that I now have forgotten the name of. It's very pretty, and I really want to read it like soon, because I did read like the first one soonish after it came out. Now I can't recall a single thing that happened, but I want to read it soon so that like I don't wait like 4 years, you know. So Yay. And the last one I have on this little list is The Spare Crut Through Water by Simon Jimenez. I feel like I waited for this for such a long time because I have the first one, The Ranch Birds, in this height. So I waited for it to come in this height. Also, obviously the same money because paperbacks are less expensive than hardbacks. And I finally got it now, so I want to read it soon because I really, really love The Vanished Birds. So I'm hoping that I will love this as well. I don't know, I'm holding the books like that. So like, it's on my mind. I'm hoping April for everything, but poor April. April is feeling the pressure already, I think. So yeah, I just realized that I said April, May, June, and that's like just 3 months. But summer is until the end of August. So if I read all of this by the end of August, I still accomplished what I wanted to do. And that was all the books for this vlog. Books I have in mind. My spring, a bit of summer TBR. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Which one do you think I should read first? I'm very excited. Leave a little spring flower down below if you enjoyed this. Because April is soon here and I'm hyped. And you should see me soon in a new one. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye!